I'm live. I think I am. While we wait, if there's anyone that wants to come in and tell me we do a panel, we can do a panel now if you like. I've got 2 hours, 3 hours pushing it. Let's go. Why doesn't it work anymore?
What is the proton mail controversy? If you're curious about the buzz surrounding proton mail, you're not alone. Let's break down the key points that have sparked controversy around this popular email service. First off, proton mail is known for its strong security features, including end-to-end encryption and zero-access encryption, which ensure that only you and your intended recipient can read your emails. However, some critics argue that these security measures come with significant limitations. One major concern is the way proton mail manages encryption keys. While it's convenient that proton mail handles these keys for you, this also means you can't independently confirm that you're using the authentic keys for your contacts. This design could potentially allow proton mail servers to send you an alternative key, which could encrypt your messages to someone else, like an eavesdropper. Another issue is proton mail's compatibility with other email services. It's mostly a closed system, making it difficult or impossible to exchange encrypted emails with people who don't use proton mail. This can be problematic for activists or groups who need to communicate securely with a diverse range of people. Proton mail has also faced criticism for its handling of user data in response to legal requests. In one notable case, proton mail provided a user's recovery email address to Spanish authorities, which raised concerns about the service's commitment to privacy. While proton mail argued that it only provided minimal information and complied with legal requirements, this incident highlighted that the service may not be as immune to government requests as some users believed. Additionally,
why am I speaking about this? Well, there's a certain individual that is receiving mail from a proton.me. In actual fact, .me doesn't mean it's from Maine. It means it's from Switzerland. And you can buy anything you need. You know, if you have money, you can buy anything you want. You can buy a .com if you want, but it doesn't mean it's from Maine, which is very interesting.
There's the matter of proton mail's workflow for sending encrypted emails to users without PGP keys. The service allows you to encrypt emails using a password, but this process involves sending a link to the recipient, which can look like phishing behavior. This has raised concerns about the security and usability trade-offs that proton mail has made. Lastly, proton mail's decision to comply with thousands of data requests each year has further fueled the debate. In 2022 alone, proton mail complied with 5,957 data requests, which, while legal, has made some users question the service's ability to protect their data fully. In summary, the controversy around proton mail revolves around its encryption key management, limited compatibility with other email services, and its response to legal requests for user data. While proton mail offers robust security features, these issues highlight the need for careful consideration when choosing an email service for sensitive communications.
That's interesting, isn't it? So very interesting. That doesn't work anymore. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, yes, indeed. Why doesn't it give me? I can't go onto my screen anymore. There. Praise Jesus. Hallelujah. It worked for me. It just did, indeed. I thank you for joining me. I want to bless you. Oh, dandelions. Let's look at dandelions then. The joy of flowers in grassy patches. This is the lawn of... No, I can't change it anymore. It has to stay there. It won't let me change back again. I don't know. When technology grows, it gets worse, don't you think? I think. So, I wanted to show you something. Why won't it change me? I wanted to play a game. Come on, you need to see this. Why won't it change? Oh, Lord have mercy. Please double tap on the screen if you're watching me and you like me. So I suppose I have to state my case. Whatever it is, it won't let me change it. Change it. Show live video. It won't show live video. Come on. Dude, what's wrong with you? Oh, no, it won't. Okay, well, we leave it like that. You want to be strange. So, I did invite Mississippi Talker to come up on panel with me. I sent her an invite whenever it suits her fancy. She's obviously sleeping right now because she's a late night owl. And we all know that. She doesn't get up early. She only stays up late, like an owl. Yes. And she's a registered nurse, you know. You must all understand. And I'm not here to attack anyone. Not at all. Because I have my flaws. Everybody has their problems. There's some people show their problems to you when they are in this physical world. Mine are not shown to you, except through my teeth. Yes, you can see my teeth, and you can see there's a flaw there, 500 of them. And then they say, I've seen a video, how do you tell if someone is possessed? Then you look at their teeth. So maybe I am possessed, but I don't think so, because I'm an exorcist of sorts. Yes. You must understand also one thing, if you know me and you've been watching me, when I told you about the story when I saved somebody from committing suicide, a self-deletion, it wasn't me being very pretty or friendly or loving. It was a fight. I had to fight physically to keep the person alive. And that's what you have to do. You have to fight. It's not easy. It's not sending love hearts and hugs, and it's not that type of fight. It's a physical fight, to fight someone, to stop them from ending their life. And if you know me better, then you will also know that I'm the bluntest tool in the shed. I'm very blunt, and I will say the things that no one else will say. Unfortunately, it's just how it is. How you doing, mate? Any Australians awake there? No, I don't think so. There's MJD. Hello, 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 hello. And you're a member. How did you become a member? Did you become a member? I wasn't told. Producer, why didn't you tell me? Get out of my shot. Get out of my shot. Don't let me sound like a Miss Porter. Did I ever tell you that I stole a horse once? Yeah? Did I tell you that story, MJD? I stole a horse. Well, it was me, but it wasn't me. I was young, and as usual, you know me, I'm very gullible. And my mother used to own a big piece of land in the south. Yeah, just past South Fork, there was a big sign, South Fork. When we used to drive every weekend, every second weekend, we would go, as my sister and brother, we would go to my mom, to her big piece of land in the south, and we went through the processes of building the house. It was a Cape Dutch house, and she bought horses, yeah. But, oh, it's terrible. My mother is terrible, you know. She lived next door to another man who he had been living there a long, long time, but he was a pilot. And one day he decided to come and do a flyby with his aeroplane. And my mother was pissed off with this guy. On the second flyby, she wrote down the registration of the plane, and she got his license, flying license, revoked for doing that. It may be scary, but I wouldn't have. That's a fixed sign for you. A Leo, a Taurus, a Scorpio, Aquarius. These are the signs that are fixed. They will do it, and they will report you, and it'll be over. Yeah. Wow. Anyway, so my mother had a girlfriend up the road who also had a big piece of land, who was a big horsey lady. I mean, we weren't really horsey people, but we became horsey people, actually. We did. We were horse people. But I was living in the trailer when I was at this stage, and my mother had a nice big Cape Dutch house in the south, and they needed me, my mother and her best girlfriend, I had no idea what I was doing because they knew me, they saw what I could do, and they said, okay, Lionel, even though you're not a very good horse rider, we're going to take this horse because they're not caring for this horse. This horse is very abused, and it's in a terrible state. And so what you're going to do is you're going to saddle up with this horse, lead it out off the property, because they're like what's it, 3 miles, 4 miles, you know. No, it's not 10 kilometers. It's less than that. It's like a mile, or a mile and a bit, really, up the hill to my mother's house, and past my mother's house to her girlfriend's house. She was from Yorkshire, actually, come to think of it. And that was the first time I ever tasted Yorkshire pudding. She was a Yorkshire lassie. She was a hairdresser. She gave me my first perm. She gave me my first highlights. Well, anyway, now I know why. Because they made me steal this horse. But it was a thrilling experience. I mean, the horse was really not in bad shape. It was just staying there. It wasn't in bad shape. It was a beautiful horse. But I got tired of leading this horse, and I thought, okay, let me take the guts and climb onto the back of this horse. And then we trot a bit up the hill. It's a long hill. It's like a mile is a long fucking way. And I trotted, and then I thought, okay, no, this is taking far too long. The sun is very hot. The car is very hot. And this poor horse said, okay, let's go. It's a straight road. We're going. But now we're getting to the top, and we have to take a left past the house, past my mother's house. It's a 4-way stop type of thing. And I had to like, you got to slow down. We're not going straight anymore. We must turn left. Went left, and then luckily it was like an uphill, and the horse got taken out. And then when I got to my mother's girlfriend's house, farmhouse, we realized the saddle had lost its numna. Don't know if you know what a numna is. A numna is something that sits between the saddle and the horse's back. It's like a spongy thing, spongy. It's very spongy. Anyway, we got the horse to her house. The horses are amazing beasts, actually. Quite incredible. When my mother had her 2 horses, then all of a sudden one Saturday morning, you wake up and the horses are going crazy and the dogs are going crazy, and there was a white stallion on heat. It smelled some horse vagina. Yes. Oh, and we wanted our horse, and she was called Lady. She was a black maid, like she was young because we had the mother and the daughter, Mercedes and Lady. And Lady was like, she was as ugly as an ass. I promise you, she was the ugliest. She kicked me once, so painful when I was feeding her. She kicked me in my top middle of the thigh. I had a hoof print on my thigh. After I just fed her. She also bucked me off, actually, once. We went into what do you call it? A holler, where there's some water. Yeah. There's some water there. And so that's how you teach the horse how to take a human on their back, is you go into the water with the horse. And I went bareback, but I can only climb on when you're in the water. So then and she threw me off, that lady. But yeah, the stallion was incredible. He wanted to, but we had barbed wire fence. He was white, like a Lipizzaner, and he was on heat, and he wanted to chase anything that came across him. Bouncing in the huge erection. This is an adult entertainment channel, as I could say erection. Although the news won't say they erected a new flag, they will say they put up a new flag. The English has just gotten so worse, isn't it? Anyway, sun rocks, moon rocks, I love you. Are we talking English breakfasts? Oh, what was I talking about? English breakfast. Why did you say that? No, the Yorkshire pudding. Yes. No. She gave me my first Yorkshire pudding. She was a hairdresser, darling. Hairdressers are not the best cooks, I don't think. I don't know. You're a founding member. Absolutely, you are, Dot. Thank you for joining me. So, while you're here, I wanted to talk about my game. We're going to play a game, but I can't. The screen won't screen. The screen isn't screening. I can't turn it around. I can mute, but I can't turn it around. So, in the next live, and Sippy, I did invite Sippy. I need to make food, tidy up the kitchen. Okay, are we talking about breakfasts? It's 3 a.m. in South Africa, Johannesburg. Spread the word. Sun rocks. Oh, you're only waking up now. You're worse than me. Hey, I lasted 48 hours and I was sober. 48 hours. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. 48 hours I was sober, but I had to, hey? Oh, I was feeling so sick. But then after yesterday, Wednesday night, after that live, I started drinking that night. I don't know. I convinced myself. I was feeling drunk while I was sober. Have you ever had that? I thought, well, if I'm like this when I'm sober, what's the point? I may as well drink. Oh, isn't it terrible how we convince ourselves these stupid things? Very silly, stupid person, you know. Hey, I'm dressed and I'm on my third coffee. Yeah, well, the coffee makes us drunk. That's what some other sober person, one of the confirmed alcoholics, he said, no, you can't drink the coffee because then the coffee makes you drunk. It's like, Lord have mercy. There's no alcohol in it, but I'm drunk. I feel like when I'm driving, I was feeling drunk, and it's like, but I haven't had a drink for 2 days. And it's like, I feel more nervous driving now than when I was driving. Not that I drink and drive. I don't even drive anyway. Anyway, so let's talk about this game that I wanted to play. Would you play? So a word, a phrase, or a sentence, and you got 7 tries to find out what it is, or you become hung. You become the hanged man, and it's called the hangman. Hey, didn't you play that as a kid, Ricardo? Sunrocks. Didn't you play that as a kid? Hangman. We play hangman because everybody is so on this road of deletion. It must be deleted. I don't like you, so I delete you. I don't like me, so I delete me. Let's just go on a delete party. Seems like I'm disgusting, but this is just how it ain't be. Oh no, let's delete party. The hangman game. That must mean I'm disgusting. Two trailer park girls go around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. Two trailer park girls go around the outside. Okay, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Dum dum dum. Doodle. They.
What is the proton mail controversy? If you're curious about the buzz surrounding proton mail, you're not alone. Let's break down the key points that have sparked controversy around this popular email service. First off, proton mail is known for its strong security features, including end-to-end encryption and zero-access encryption, which ensure that only you and your intended recipient can read your emails. However, some critics argue that these security measures come with significant limitations. One major concern is the way Proton manages encryption keys. While it's convenient that Proton Mail handles these keys for you, this also means you can't independently confirm that you're using the authentic keys for your contacts. This design could potentially allow Proton Mail servers to send you an alternative key, which could encrypt your messages to someone else, like an eavesdropper. Another issue is Proton Mail's compatibility with other email services. It's mostly a closed system, making it difficult or impossible to exchange encrypted emails with people who don't use Proton Mail. This can be problematic for activists or groups who need to communicate securely with a diverse range of people. Proton Mail has also faced criticism for its handling of user data in response to legal requests. In one notable case, Proton Mail provided a user's recovery email address to Spanish authorities, which raised concerns about the service's commitment to privacy. While Proton Mail argued that it only provided minimal information and complied with legal requirements, this incident highlighted that the service may not be as immune to government requests as some users believed.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Wow. Granny's got his sneakers laced, pops in his tracks of gold. They hit the floor at bingo night. The crowd goes wild, uncontrolled. Silver hair in motion, joints that defy the years. They spin like vinyl records, popping beats and cheers. Break it down, break it up, break the age cliche. They're popping, locking, rocking chairs out the way. No cane, no shame, just rhythm in their bones. These breakdancing grandparents are in a league of their own. Granny hits a windmill, pop does a freeze. They battle in the kitchen, moonwalking the thieves. Old school meets new school, the legends in the town. With orthopedic swagger, they're breaking it down. They've lived through vinyl cassettes and CDs. Now the TikTok stars with moves that tease. Age is just a number, style is how you play. And they're spinning on the floor like it's Judgment Day. Break it down, break it up, break the age cliche. They're popping, locking, rocking chairs out the way. No cane, no shame, just rhythm in their bones. These breakdancing grandparents are in a league of their own. Break it down, break it up, break the age cliche. They're popping, locking, rocking chairs out the way. No cane, no shame, just rhythm in the bones. These breakdancing grandparents are in a league of their own. Break it down, break it up, break the age cliche. The pop and lock and rocking chairs out the way. No cane, no shame, just rhythm in their bones. These breakdancing grandparents are in a league of their own.
Wow, brilliant, Markela. I want to thank you for joining me and listening to me because you didn't watch me. This is the end of the show. Give me a thumbs up. Thanks for joining. Remember, you are the light at the end of my tunnel when you hit the thumbs up and you subscribe. Double tap if you're here now. If you're on replay, thank you very much. Life gets tougher, but we get smarter. And maybe later we do a panel channel and we discuss this game. I want to show you the hangman. Ciao for now, tot ziens. Gachlik is liefje, ik liebe dich. Siyabonga, rialabocha, niyabonga, hambagachlik. Sayonara, au revoir, tot ziens. Mwah, mwah, mwah.